हाँ यार मेरे को भी नींद नहीं आ रही what the fuck
It looked like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Vai, meu, passa o baseado. Ih, não é tua vez não, passa aí, meu.
Aí, tem visto você manda
मेरे को भी नींद नहीं आ रही यार क्या करूं
Aí, bela camisa, hein? Não perdeu o cuzão.
Hey, are you lost?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco with the gun.
अरे ना मैं
you
कितने
had hair
पॉइंट्स
back then
5200
and
जितना है
better clothes. Yeah, Anders Dudley
मैं
from
नहीं कर रहा
North
रिनास
Dakota.
ग्राइंड
Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm, looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and well, now we come down twice a year to help.
रिनास में एक्चुअली हो नहीं रहा भाई एंड सर्कल्स में मेरी एफपीएस नहीं आती लैपटॉप पे कितना ट्राई हार्ड करूं
Whole family does it. Heck, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
टकला कर दिया
Aren't you
उसने
afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. Ain't granted, Steel ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere, good, bad, and different.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No?
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. Hey, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
कहाँ पे देख रहा है बे टकलू सस्ता हिट में लबाओ what the fuck
E aí, com medo? Gisele tá aí hoje? Aí, mais gostosa do que não. Pô, sai de cima de mim, meu, ô. Maluco.
what the fuck
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone?
Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
easy 18 plus
Hey, Matt. Can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. Meant to tell you that.
स्किप कर रहा हूँ भाई
Já tô por aqui contigo!
यप स्लो मो साइड जंप ओपी भाई मेरे पास इसके पहला और दूसरा पार्ट भी पड़ा है। मत साली। पहली फुर्सत में फाइट होगी।
É o gringo! Ah, não sei! Tô vendo porra nenhuma!
A gente desce ou não?
Foda-se! Isso aí já é, não vale a pena não.
Tá certo.
The fireworks display was clearly in my honor, making sure everyone knew to roll out the red carpet for their surprise guest. I was walking into another not-so-welcome party. These hoods didn't look like Commando Sombra. Not that I was gonna get picky. This was clearly their turf, and I'd just shot up their favorite skin joint.
Levanta e luta! Vamos! Vai! Toma cobertura!
मार कहाँ से रहा है? What the?
I was getting nowhere fast. The cold turkey was messing with me, like I was looking through another man's eyes. I needed to focus. I could hear a woman screaming. I thought I'd found Fabiana, but instead I'd stumbled across some testosterone fest. A bunch of young punks with guns killing time the only way they knew how. Nova Esperanza wasn't exactly a dinner and movie kind of place. I recognized the hoods who jumped me earlier. I was trying to decide whether to crash this party or turn back, when my natural grace and finesse made the decision for me.
बे है कहाँ पे?
Tá fudido, filha da puta!
Vamos acabar com esse filho da puta! Atire na cobertura! Vai em frente, eu te quero!
Você não me parece... Tá fudido, filha da puta! Morre! Vamos tirar você daqui! Tá fudido, filha da puta! Morre! Você vai matar o nada rock! Recuem! Me cobre, porra! Vai até onde eu te cubro, mano! Me ajuda, cara! Vai que te dou cobertura!
slice at a time. Fabiano's market value was falling by the second. I had to get to Serrano before he dumped his stock. These bastards looked different, tougher, more capable. They didn't look like Serrano's boys, but I could tell I was moving up the food chain. I hoped Fabiano wasn't going to be served up come feeding time. Say what you want about these hoods. They knew more about branding than a Madison Avenue art director. Tropa Z. Looked like Nova Esperanza had a civil war to add to its long list of reasons not to visit.
Faltando uma loira gelada.
Você falou que ia buscar, porra.
Pô, eu falei que vai ser otário aqui 3 vezes, aí até agora nada.
Vai tomando seu cu, rapaz. Vai buscar cerveja cedo.
Que porra que eu tô fazendo
Sei
aí?
lá, os malandros matariam sua mãe por uma trouxa de maconha. Eita aqui, caralho! Acorda! Pega esse puto aí, caralho! É só uma balinada, maneiro! Filho da puta de merda! Eu te dou pressão com essa arma! Caralho, acorda, 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 vai!
Giovanna, charity worker and socialite. Work with the poor and play with the rich. You try to live in two worlds. Eventually you're gonna get your life ripped apart.
vieste, seu filho da puta?
Passos had told me about this stuff. Oxidado. They called it rust, packed full of healthy ingredients like quicklime and kerosene, cheaper, stronger, and deadlier than crack. Easily marketed to the poor and desperate. All in all, a fine, honorable way to earn a living. Fireworks. I couldn't find any clues in this place, so I decided to do my bit for the drugs trade. That much security, it had to be Serrano's pad. Since I was in the neighborhood, I figured he wouldn't mind if I dropped in and thanked him personally for his hospitality. It wasn't like he wasn't expecting me. I had to hope the king was in his castle. As I approached the spot, I could hear raised voices.
Para de chorar!
Then I saw that Marcello had turned up with a suitcase full of money along with Fabiano's sister, Giovanna. I only understood a little, but things were not going well.
Rapaz, por favor!
I wasn't expecting quite so many armed goons, but there was no backing out now. I would just have to act harder than I felt.
Put the guns down! Let the girls go. No one needs to die, asshole. Tomar no cu, seu gringo de merda. Vou matar sim. Don't you kill her! Don't you? Okay. Seu filho Caralho! Atividade! É a porra da UP! Ó, você fica com o gringo! A galera conta tem depois. Vamos nessa, caralho! Atividade! Atividade, caralho!
Here I was again, with all hell breaking loose around me, standing over another dead girl I had been trying to protect.
I'll give you a minute, buddy.
We'd only been married a short time. By now, she had been dead longer than I knew her. I still hadn't really forgiven myself for the Mona business, but I knew that was just grief. The insanity that comes with losing the life you had built. Michelle, I missed her with every part of my being. I hated the world for not killing me with her, and I hated myself for allowing this to happen to her and our little girl. But I knew I had to leave town.
Excuse me. Max Payne?
Somehow, I didn't think he was about to tell me I'd won the lottery. All of a sudden, I didn't need that time by myself. Passos was down the hill and I had to catch up to him. If anything happened to Passos, it would be my responsibility. I knew I shouldn't have gone there, and that Passos might have to pay the price for my sentimentality.
Sorry, I just had to say goodbye. You okay?
I will be once we get out of here. I get the feeling those weren't the only guys DeMarco sent after us.
Got that feeling too.
I started to wonder if my luck was about to run out when I realized it had a long time ago. That's why I was here.
There he is! The money's mine! That's if there's anything left to identify the bodies with.
You good? Yeah, I'm okay.
You ain't getting out of this! I'm gonna kill you!
What the?
Got the energy for an encore? Let's move! This way.
Come on, Payne, wake up. Let's go.
There he is. Hey, how you doing? Heard about the thing? $100,000. I'm not fucking around. I'm not either. You know what? I don't trust Joey.
The troops had arrived. Either DeMarco had thrown an army at this job, or he'd put a high enough bounty on our heads to attract every contract-buying scumbag on the eastern seaboard.
Yeah, but how are we gonna know who whacked them? Huh?
I got hollow points. Yeah, look, we all got hollow points. Look, we'll split the bounty nice and even, all right? All right? Fair. That's all. I look like a fucking socialist. An aid worker. We'll work it out together, okay? Look, cuz, how long we been doing this? I'm not giving no handouts. Not asking for a handout. We're out here working. Whatever. Shut up. Whatever. Don't shut up. You say. There he is! All right? Just look. Joe! Oh!
Passos had put some distance between himself and the goons. I meant to follow.
I got someone. I think it's the hit. That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? That Max Payne. The other guy might be here as well. Where you at? Over by that circular.
Just go for
That
it!
hit. Let's
Asshole! Lay down.
Which hit? Payne and the other one. Hold on to it.
Here's your fucking cover.
They didn't have much of a reason to keep Passos alive, whoever they thought he was.
Man, just be cool, okay? Be cool.
Don't tell me it's cool. You Max Payne?
Who?
Very fucking funny.
Whatever.
You're Max Payne. I thought he was fucking Max Payne.
Confusing, huh?
Hey, you make one more move, and this guy, whoever the fuck he is gonna get fucking dead. Look, man, give yourself up, and DeMarco might have a change of conscience, huh? Might grant you one last reprievement. Ain't no reprievement gonna be found otherwise.
I don't even know who he is.
Trump should be dead already!
Okay, here I go. Cover me.
Hey, man! You all right?
Just breathe.
I think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Max, man, I owe you. chill the fuck out.
Think I'm done saying my goodbyes. Let's get out of here.
Holy shit! What the hell is going on here?
Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, okay?
Sounds like a fucking war is going on.
Calm down.
Some poor bastard quite literally on the graveyard shift. Must have been wondering why there were suddenly more bodies above ground than below.
What the fuck?
Sniper! Shit!
All I can hope for is that he didn't even hear the shot that killed him.
Get down! Shot came from the top of the mausoleum! Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Up in the tower!
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
I got him. Just cover my ass. Move up. I got you.
You okay?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
Again. I'll give you cover. Wait on me. Up in the tower.
This is the only way through.
If I lay down cover, can you move up on him?
That's anyone's guess.
Move up, man! More of them! They're rushing you! Shit! He got me! You okay?
Sure. Right up to the moment my head gets blown off.
You gotta move again! I'll give you cover! Wait on me! Get behind that thing! Shit! More guys! Okay, I'm gonna cover you again. See if you can flank it. Get a shot.
Run, duck, flank. Easy orders to give when you're way behind the front line.
Window's coming up.
Great.
Got the stairs, man. Left. Don't go up the stairs. Left, left. Up the stairs. Go. Hit the brakes.
जिम कैसा है भाई?
Stairs, man. Left. a shot!
We'd come in here to hide, not very successfully as things turned out.
Freeze!
As opposed to what? Disco dance?
Shut the fuck up, half-caste. Turn around. Turn around. Move. Move!
Hold it! That way, you fucking jokers. Move!
Where are we going?
Hey, take it easy.
You killed my son. You killed my fucking son. My boy. My only son.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Sorry for your loss. But your son was killed in gun battle. A battle he started.
Shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Fuck you! You killed my son! You fucking spick! Ow! You killed my son! Dig! Now!
I have to admit, I almost felt bad for the guy.
Dig!
Sure, he had lived a bad life, but I, of all people, knew that living with this grief would be payment enough for any sins. Still, perhaps not so bad that I was prepared to dig my own grave and let these goombas kill me without even getting some dirt on their hands.
Your body ain't gonna bury itself. Dig, motherfucker!
I didn't want to tell the guy there were 45 other bodies in the cemetery that weren't receiving their Christian rites. I figured the Gravedigger Act would buy us some time.
I'm getting tired just watching you!
Where you going? Atari!
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, follow me.
This way. Up there. Go on. Go, go, go!
You go first.
All right, gentlemen, thank you.
This place looks about as good as any to make a stand.
At least the coroner won't have to go far to go to work.
Like I said, Passo's always had a good sense of humor.
We gotta find a phone. I got a connection in Queens who can help us.
All right.
Spread out! And clear every room before you move on. We don't want to miss these damn fools.
Our SOS was gonna have to wait.
Get on the ground! Shoot his ass! Kill this idiot! Kill! Just go for it!
Can't move here, Max! You gotta get up there and take him out! Come on, man, get up there and take him out! He's got all the angles! He's got a beat on me, man! He's got a fucking beat on me! Okay, let's find that phone. Make a call. There's gotta be a landline in that office, man. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, at least for a little while.
Let me just call somebody, get a little help, and we'll get out of here. Hey, it's me. Look, we really need to get out of New Jersey. Yeah, things are heating up. We got like half the New Jersey mob after us. And a cemetery in Hoboken.
Here I was again, halfway down the world, and still looking at the bodies of women I was supposed to protect. Only difference now is, I didn't understand the language.
Vai pra lá! Tranquilo, tranquilo, pode ficar tranquilo! Fica nessa parede, seu americano de merda! Que porra tá acontecendo aqui? Que merda tá acontecendo aqui?
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your fucking language?
Seu gringo de merda! Cala a boca, seu gringo!
That's right, I may be a moron, but here's the thing. I ain't quite as dumb as I seem.
It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub, the stadium, the docks. chances to make this right, and again, I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment from the fates. Keep reliving the same mistake.